I know this is a hard right, but we're gonna go into it because YouTube, you need to hear it. Welcome back, YouTube. It has been another gorgeous year. We are alive. The lockdown is over. And you know, I'm just so happy that we're here. I love you, I miss you. I'm glad that you're back at the channel. I look great. It's not my fault that I just bring the heat, I come to slay. But let's talk about trends. 2022 is a big year. A lot happened. We grew up. I got into Apple Watches. Let's go. Trends. So if you're asking yourself, like, who said this stuff is like the biggest trends? Like, who is doing the votes? Who's doing the counting? Like, did he have a bunch of Republicans do it? Like, I don't even know why I would say that. It's like not even funny. But the point is this. We researched on Google the top, Jared, come tell them how you did this.
We looked at YouTube search trends. We looked at Google search trends. We looked at the base number from 2021. And then we looked at the index for 2022, so the percentage increase from 2022 to 2021 to determine what were the biggest, fastest rising beauty trends of this year.
Were you still there?
The 90s supermodel bombshell.
Bitch, I love this. I think this is great. This can stay, but I would also just venture that this has never left, in the words of Whitney Houston. It never left. This has always been hot. People have been wanting this all day, every day, since forever. Like, since Raquel Welch. Like, this is like, yeah, she's here. She's great. Love it.
The Y2K aesthetic. We have the little butterfly clip.
I have to say, I am exhausted by this. This Y2K aesthetic, I am ready for it to go. I don't think it should come back. I don't like these little braid machines. It's really just the braid and the bead machines that I don't like. Because if you're so lazy and basic that you can't do a little braid yourself and you gotta go buy like a $14 piece of shit plastic toy that's gonna wind up in a landfill or the bottom of the ocean, get f***ed. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like it. I hate it, actually. I do like her eye makeup though. It's a rare example of like pink eye looking good.
The next trend is the princess cut. The chunky layers.
That's not a trend.
That's a trend.
I'm feeling so non-binary today. I love it and hate everything at the same time. Why? These sort of like chunky, disconnected haircuts have happened before. They're cute, they're interesting, it's like a vibe, but that really is a thing with fashion. Like, it's very rare that a new trend is actually new. It's usually like a variation of something that's happened before with like a little bit of an update, a little bit of a modernization, a little bit of a tweak, but it's very rare that anything is like really, really fully new and like uniquely itself.
The bleach brows.
Oh, bleach brows. Julia Fox, major 2022 trend. We love her. She's been around for a minute. Bleach and tone brows have been around, again, for like a hot minute. They're cute, it's fine. It's kind of like low commitment because you bleach it and then like your natural brows are back in like a few weeks. Like you have to like grow out a little bit of roots, but your brows kind of like shed in a different way than your hair. So it's like non-committal. It is like a very high fashion look. If you want to change something, like go for it. But it's kind of one of those things that I feel like you do it and then you're like, okay, I did it. And then you're like, that was what I did, which is a choice. And that's fine. I think it should go. And I think what should replace it is registering people to vote. What's the next trend?
Drawn on statement brows. Here we have Doja Cat.
Well, Doja Cat can do no wrong in my book. Obsessed with Doja Cat. Everyone loves her. She is a classic, a classique. She should stay forever. We love her. She can do no wrong. I love her. And the brows, you better express yourself. You better express yourself, you little artist. I love people expressing themselves. Express yourself. Express yourself. Hey, hey, get into it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Express yourself. Hey, hey. Get into it, yeah.
The next is the lived-in eyeliner 90s grunge teenage dirtbag trend that's coming back. The really messy, smudgy eyeliner.
This to me is still giving precise and pretty and like nice. It's not giving me like Britney liner. I feel like the trend is actually how Britney Spears wears her eyeliner. This I like. Britney's, I want to take a Q-tip on some micellar water and just clean hers up a little. This I like. I think this is pretty. This can stay.
Okay, the next is sunburnt blush.
Oh. I think this is like okay, but I have seen a lot on TikTok where people would do like sunscreen to get sunburnt blush. Like they'd put sunscreen to do like contour, you know, because they'd only like put sunscreen some places to like get other parts more tan to like do like permanent contour. And I have conflicting non-binary feelings about that. Like I love it and hate it at the same time. Like I think it's interesting, but then it's like it's probably the same feeling that people have with me when I do like getting unready with me videos and I do like 75 steps and I do like a bath bomb. I do like 27 layers of skincare. I do like a face mask, a pre-wash scalp oil. Like there was like, can you not just wash your face and get in bed? And I'm like, no, I need 84 steps. That's what that feels like to me. It's like extra, but cute. It's extra cute, which can be really annoying to you on certain days. So I like it. It could stay or go.
Okay, this is colorful dye placements.
Oh yeah, this is kind of fun. This is interesting. I think this is fun. We love it. Love to see it. Good luck growing that out, and I hope you don't overlap anything, but yes, it's great. It can totally stay. That shit's expensive though, just so you understand. Like it's gonna be expensive to do, it's gonna be expensive to grow out, it's gonna be expensive to maintain. So if you do wanna get into that in your life, just understand like that is a really big commitment process. So talk to your stylist about that beforehand.
Okay, the next is the Winona cut, and we love Winona Ryder. I do.
Yeah, it's giving Natalie Imbruglia torn, which I love.
I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel.
Yeah, I love a short haircut. I love a little medium length haircut. I love some like wisps. I love some layers. I love some detail. I love this. It's giving Stranger Things, and I love it.
Stays.
Stays. Yeah, because this is a classic.
The next is the heatless curls.
Love! I love heatless waves. I love them. They make my legs part like the sea in Moses' Old Testament like story. Like I just whoosh, love it. It makes me feel gorgeous. It makes me feel like my husband is just gonna like not even know what to do with himself when he sees me like this. Like I love heatless waves. They're just so great. I also love air dry cream for heatless waves. Like instant recovery serum first, then some air dry cream, then your heatless waves. Chef's kiss, so good. If you haven't done it, try it out.
The next trend, which I've seen a lot of people, like Hailey Bieber just walks out with them.
Just glazed donut
The
nails.
star face.
Oh.
The star, like the sticker art on your face. It's actually acne patches, but they made them all cute and popularized them.
Okay, I didn't know this was a trend.
Jamie uses them.
I love that. Young people, you are keeping me young.
You girls keep me young. Oh, I love you so much.
I love you young people out there just doing it, leaning into new things. I love a zip patch. I love stars. I love shapes. I love stickers. Let's make all the young people really insecure about their skin. Just make them all feel like zitty, ugly pieces of shit so that then we can target them with more shit they don't need. Perfect. I feel so bad for young people these days, you know? Like, but also if you think it was bad now, you should have seen it when we were growing up, okay? Like unfettered fat shaming, unfettered fat phobia, unfettered homophobia, like just, it was really, am I right? Like young people, you think, like you try growing up in the 80s and 90s, okay? Try it. Look at what happened to me. Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. I think how old is Marjorie Taylor Greene? Do you know what I realized in 2022? More anti-trans laws than ever. You wanna talk about a trend? Anti-trans laws were a huge trend in 2022, more than ever. And you know what occurred to me literally this year? I'm gonna Google Marjorie Taylor. 48. 74. Okay, so I'm 35. So she's like 14 years older than me. But like a lot of the Marjorie Taylor Greens of the world, like the Matt Gaetzes of the world, like these like raging conservatives, they were our bullies in high school and then they just never grew up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're still bullying people. They're still bullying the queer kids just from elected government officials. Like literally, like when I was like, oh, the same kids that were screaming at me growing up, like they all had kids and now they're like in school board and stuff. So it's really important, like what I want our trends to be in 2022. I know this is a hard right, but we're gonna go into it because YouTube, you need to hear it. What I would really love for you, YouTube, to make a trend in 2023 is when you hear people being like homophobic or transphobic, even in private, you talk to them about it.
You know, you really shouldn't say that.
Say what?
Well, say that something's gay when you mean it's bad. It's insulting.
You talk to them about it right there and then. We don't let like homophobia and like transphobia just like happen in front of us and just like not say anything about it.
This one I love.
Yeah.
It's giving me All Too Well, Taylor Swift, the closing scene, the last minute, which
Yeah.
is her, that specific color of ginger that they're doing.
I love this. I love like a gorgeous like copper blonde, like lighter ginger. It's beautiful. Love it. I've been obsessed with this like apricot-y vibe forever. It's just beautiful. It's giving me very like Hannah from Hacks. Her red, so cute. I just love an apricot. Go on with your bad self. Yes, it stays. It always stays.
My final, or the
Final
I actually love this too.
is...
Those like silky bows.
Oh, actually, I really like these silky bows. I love these like upgraded, gorgeous silky bows. I think this is from the Chanel show. Really pretty. Makes me feel slutty. I actually will not lie. I got a few myself. I got a few little bows at home that I have been using from time to time. Yeah, just like makes your look a little bit like, pretty, you know? Love it. Listen up, YouTube. I love you. I adore you. We made it another year. I hope we can do another trend like next year. Like, what are the trends gonna be? Like, who knows? We're gonna find it. We're in it together. We're in this together. We're gonna find out together. We're gonna go just around the river bend and see what's going on. So I love you so much. Thanks for coming, YouTube. If you're experiencing intense like feelings of attraction to me, I get it. People tell me that. They're like, how are you so attractive? How do people deal with like being so, and I'm like, I don't know. I think it's good to like talk about it to your therapist. Like I can't stop thinking about like how gorgeous Jonathan is. That's what therapy's for. We love you, YouTube. We'll see you next year. Is this the last video of the year? No. Okay, great. We'll see you next time. Look at my clavicle.